Confectioners, what's up? I'm Mark and this is epicconfections. If you're new here, click that subscribe button. This right here. This little button. Click that for new epic videos every single week. This week, it is such a pleasure to be joined with Charity from The Lovely Baker. I love her so much. She's so talented and she's so kind, and I am proud to call her a friend. Oh. This week we've decided to do an anti-Valentine's Day cake. Anti-Valentine's Day? Let's do it! Go! So to start, I just baked off... Oh, what was that? You wanted to know what's with the skeleton? Well, that's my ex-boyfriend, Charlie. He broke my heart. I broke him. Hi, Charlie. You look so cute in your hat and your scarf. You must be cold. You're so skinny. You're skin and bones. So to start, I just baked off two 10-inch round white cakes. I'm just gonna level them out, fill them with buttercream, stack them up. Let's do it. Oh. Oh, wow. Charlie's trying to get fresh with me. I am a married man, Charlie. Jeez. So I just filled my piping bag with plain white icing. I'm just gonna give this a quick coat of white icing, and then we're gonna add a second tier. Let's do it. So just starting with the top of the cake, I'm just smoothing out all that icing, trying to make it as flat as possible. Then work my way on the sides. And then just bringing that excess buttercream right into the middle of the cake, and it should give you a nice crisp edge. And if you're still not happy with that edge, what I usually do is just take the tip of my spatula and just gingerly go around the cake with a little bit of pressure at the top like this. Really hot spatula. And then just drag them in again. You can keep doing this technique as many times as you'd like, until you're happy with your edges. So once you're happy with your cake, I'm gonna go ahead and put some dowels in because I'm gonna be adding a second tier. I have two 6-inch round white cakes. I'm gonna level those out, fill them with buttercream, stack it on top of my other cake. What do you say, Charles? You like that idea? Yeah, you do, cutie. Yeah, you're so cute, yeah. So for this 6-inch cake, I filled my piping bag with a slate gray icing. So I'm just gonna stick this into the freezer for about 10-15 minutes just so it will set, and then I'm gonna place it on top of the tier. So now that my cake is stacked, I'm happy with it. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing some decorations on the bottom tier, and then I'm gonna be trimming it up and then adding some special details. Right, Charlie? So next, what I'm gonna be doing is taking my really straight spatula, holding it up at the front of the cake, gently making a very straight line, straight up and down. You might not be able to see it on camera, but it's very faint. And I'm just using this as a baseline for my decoration. So once all of that tedious process is over, we're going to be making a red fondant heart that's broken in two for our cake topper. And then we're actually going to be making a bloody human heart to throw on that cake. Of course we are! So I'm trying out this new satin ice fondant. I've used satin ice fondant before and I love it, but I've never tried the pre-colored stuff. I usually color my own fondant. So this is red satin ice fondant. Link is in the description below for this product and all the other products that I use. So if you want anything, click those links and go buy some. Oh yes, look at that. There's an air bubble there, satin ice. I'm missing like a tablespoon of fondant. I would like a refund. Thank you very much. Not impressed. Alright, so I'm just molding it into a little bit of a ball. I do want this to be somewhat rounded on the top. That's why I'm not using a rolling pin. So it is a circle, but it has like a nice mound to it. It's like a pitcher's mound. You can't see it, but it has a nice curve to it. So what I'm going to do now is just cut a heart shape out. So what I'm going to do is just kind of clean up these edges a little bit. Really mold it to how I want it. Just using my fingers to kind of smooth out those edges. So now I am going to cut this heart right in half, but do a zigzag pattern right down the middle. So it's like a broken heart. And just go in and kind of clean this all up. Just using my finger. Next I have some red liquid gel here and some black liquid gel and a little bit of water. Just going to water down my paintbrush. Dab a little bit into the red liquid gel. And I'm just going to paint this heart. And now just a little dab of black. And I'm just going to mix it in with that red and just go along the sides. And I want it a little darker on the actual inside of the heart. I'm just going to put that heart on a plate to dry for a bit, and we're going to work on our bloody heart. So for this bleeding heart, what I did was bake off one vanilla cupcake, just cut out a little bit of the top. Just like that, like somebody took a bite out of it. Just laying down a little bit of cornstarch and taking a little bit more of that red fondant that I used earlier. Just gonna roll out this piece of fondant enough to cover the entire cupcake. So I'm just placing my cupcake on top of that fondant and I'm just gonna cut the excess off. I have my bowl of water here. Yes, it looks dirty. It's not dirty, it's just from the liquid gel from before. Anyway, a little bit of water down. I'm gonna stick my cupcake right on there. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of water on the fondant so that when I fold it over, the fondant will stick. So you're gonna kind of fold it like a present. Fold it in first, and then on top. Kind of just fold that over on the bottom there. Now when it comes to the top, and you actually don't need that much, you can cut a little off. So I ended up kind of just tearing the arteries apart here, and I'm just kind of putting them all together with my fingers. Let's get to painting. So I have a little bit of this strawberry glaze. And I also have my red and black liquid gel. First I'm going to use my liquid gel. I'm going to give it a nice even coat. Just using a little black just on the top of those arteries there. Put a little too much on there, so I'm just gonna take some off. Ooh, that actually gives it a really nice texture. You know what? I like that. Look at that. Yes. I'm gonna apply this strawberry glaze when we actually get this on the cake. I'm sorry, I look a mess. My hair's a mess. I'm covered in cornstarch. The life of a decorator. Eh, Charlie? You wouldn't know you're dead. That art looks super rad. I love it. So now I'm just gonna paint it up a little bit with this strawberry glaze. Nice. And last but not least, our cake topper. So here it is, guys. Here is the Anti-Valentine's Day cake. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, click that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell notification for new videos every single week. Thank you so much to Mariposa Market for sponsoring this video. And thank you so much to the amazing and talented and beautiful Charity from the lovely baker. I love her so much. Make sure to go check out her channel. Show her some love. But not like that. Show her some real love. Hit that subscribe button and check out her Anti-Valentine's Day cake. Thank you all so much. We'll see you next week. Mwah!